enough. Come here, rude boy, boy, you should big enough. Take it, baby, take it, love it. Tonight I'ma let you be the captain. Tonight I'ma let you do your thing, yeah. Tonight I'ma let you be a rider. Giddy up, babe. Tonight I'ma let it be fire. Tonight I'ma let you take me higher. Tonight, baby, we could get it on, yeah. We could get it on, yeah. Do you like it, boy? Want what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want, nah.
Hey you, and welcome to another video. Had to drop off one of my babies, well, older kids to school. Running late as usual. But today I'm going to my 6-week checkup or follow-up from giving birth. I feel good. Let's get through this school zone real quick. Well, not that quick, but you know. So overall, I feel good. I'm not how I felt 100%, you know, months ago, like before I got pregnant, of course. But I do feel good. I feel good enough to start walking. I feel good enough to, how can I say it? Like, I just feel good. For me to have a C-section, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel good. I can say that, like I said in a few videos past, that this time around I have been more present with everything in regards to my body, like the changes that happen with my body. I don't know if it's because I'm a little older now, circumstances, I really don't know what it is, but my healing journey has been crazy. I've just been more present. I can just say, I'm just gonna say that. Like, I felt everything, like everything. I was feeling everything. Like, as the days went by, I felt like all of my emotions, all of the pain, like everything that was just going on, I felt it. And I actually started to feel like I was gonna get depression. And I was like, oh, heck no. Like, you know, some people really can't control that type of stuff. And maybe I'm just a fighter. I really don't know what it is. But I started to feel myself having depression. And I was like, oh no, like I gotta get out of this. But yeah, overall, like, this whole journey has been crazy. Like, very much like unplanned, but at the same time, I can't even think of the words to say, but it was unplanned, but at the same time, I am truly grateful to have had a healthy baby girl, a healthy pregnancy overall, other than that at the end with my gestational diabetes. I knew that was coming because my last pregnancy I had it, but this time it was so crazy. They were like, oh, she gotta come out at 36 weeks, and I'm like, ooh, that's a preemie. Like, is it really that bad? And then when she was born and she was 8 pounds at 36 weeks, I'm like, oh yeah, she needed to, because she was just in there swelling up, just getting chunky, and like her cheeks was so chunky, until I was just like, man, how big is she gonna be? But now that she's out of my body, it's so crazy. Now that she's out, she has lost, like, I'm not gonna say she lost weight, but she's not as chunky as she was when she was born, but at the same time, she still weigh the same. Like, she's still growing, but she's not growing as like a chunky baby. She's growing like a long, tall. Like, she's gonna be tall for sure. Like, wow. Like, yeah. None of my kids were 20 inches at birth. So, yeah. She's a very tall baby. Her height needs to be used for something good, because, yeah, I think she's gonna surpass my daughters, my other daughters, because they're tall. They're taller than me, but at the same time, they wasn't as tall at birth. So she's definitely gonna pass them right on up. And I don't know, I'm just so grateful to have a beautiful baby girl that's thriving and growing, and she gives me no hard time. Like, it's so crazy. Like, she is such a calm baby. And, you know, some people say, like, they call it the newborn trenches or whatever, where you up all night and this and that. I literally wake up maybe one time throughout the night, and since I breastfeed, here you go, baby, and we both go back to sleep. It's not like I have to get up and wash bottles and make bottles and do all this extra stuff. I don't have to do that. It's just crazy that it has been, this journey has been so good to me, other than, you know, my C-section, the healing part of that. But at the same time, I'm happy that I had a C-section before, because this time around I bought things. Oh, it's a little warm in here. I bought some things that would help me once I got home. But what I was not expecting was for her to be, well, I was expecting her to be in the NICU, but I was not expecting for her to be, from the way the setup of the hospital was, I wasn't expecting it to be that way. Because I feel like I would have healed a little bit better and faster if I was more comfortable after her delivery. Now I'm getting to a delivery video. I didn't really talk about this before, but what I was gonna say, I have so much on my mind. I'm thinking about photo shoots. I'm thinking about all types of stuff right now. But yeah, but for her delivery, you know, I knew she was gonna be possibly in the NICU. I knew that for sure. At least a week, which that did happen. And that was only because I was like, they really wanted her to be longer in the NICU, longer than that. And I was like, oh no, we ain't doing that. You know, we gotta go, because you already told me that she's breathing the air that we're breathing. So what are we doing? Like, just take her off the oxygen. So you just dry. Either you lying to me, or you just dry, like having her in the NICU for money, because how is she breathing out air but you got a machine on her? So yeah, that happened. And then the way the hospital was set up, so this is a children's hospital, so of course it's so many kids. And so when I tell you they had my daughter, okay, so she went from like the little pods where it's like kids all around her, and like, you know, we in this cramped up room for the NICU, like the first part. Once they took the breathing tube off, they sent her to another part of the NICU, which was like, it looks like it used to be hospital rooms that didn't have restrooms. I don't know what kind of type of thing that was. I don't know what they did, but they transformed this part of the hospital for the babies. So every baby, like every room was a baby, and no doctor, like no nurses or doctors they were on the floor, but the babies were pretty much in the rooms by themselves. So it was kind of like they had them tied up, like, you know how they had, not tied up, they had them the monitors on them to check like their heart rate and all the type of breathing and stuff. They had all of that hooked up to them, but they were still in a room by themselves. And I was just like, what kind of mess, what kind of movie type stuff is this? Like, it was like this long, like this whole wing, and it was like she was in room like 41, and it was like room, and all of the babies were by themselves. And I was like, where's their moms at? Like, where are their parents, grandparents? Like, where is these people at? Because, like, I literally stayed with my baby. When they moved her there, I stayed with her every day, the whole day. The only time I left the room is when I had to use the restroom or when I had to shower. And luckily, they had showers there. They had showers there and on the same floor and restrooms. And so also, since I exclusively breastfeed, while she was there, I got breakfast, lunch, and dinner for free. So I had no choice but to stay. I was like, why not stay when you have your whole room to yourself? You know, you have a shower. It's not your shower, but you know, you have a shower and your baby is there. But what I slept on there was a recliner that didn't recline all the way back. It just lifted my legs up. So, mind you, I just had surgery delivering her, and then I'm in a recliner. So, and then every time she woke up, or when the doctors came in for her, they woke me up. So I really didn't get the best rest that I can get. And then they had like this little bed, you know, like the little bed they give for the daddies, they can go sleep on in the corner. That was in the room, like it's built in the room, but I had a C-section, so I couldn't lay down on the bed, if you get where I'm going with that. And with me, medication don't work like it would for the average person. So yeah, I pretty much, my 5th or 6th day, I completely stopped taking the medication. And I think that's what made my blood pressure go up, because when I went to my week follow-up, my blood pressure was high, and she was like, you need to get on blood pressure medication, because your blood pressure is high. And I think it was because I was numbing mentally. Okay, girly. I was mentally numbing the pain, and because I was breastfeeding, and the pain medication that they gave me already made me sleepy, and the pharmacy told me that it's gonna make the baby sleepy. And so while we were in the hospital, they wanted her to eat every 3 hours like clockwork, which is very understandable. And they wanted to prick her feet after each feeding, like an hour or two after each feeding, just to make sure her blood sugar level stayed to a certain way, like because of my gestational diabetes. They didn't wanted to get too low. So they were literally pricking my baby all day through the night. Like, she's sleeping and they pricking her feet. Like, it got to the point to where they were pricking her feet, like double pricking, like over scars. And I was like, you know what? I'm a very calm, very chill type person until I get upset, or like if you just push me to the limit, like you really push me to the limit. And seeing my baby go through that when I know she's good, like I know she's good. And the reason why I know she's good is because she was latching on with no problem. She was breathing on her own. She literally slept on my chest in a recliner. It was funny because I didn't want to go to sleep with her in a bed, because I don't really like that type of thing, where she's away from me while I'm, sleeping or whatever. So while I'm in the recliner, I took this blanket and I like tucked it on the side, that way she could just stay stuck on my chest in case she fell over. She at least won't fall on the floor. It was crazy. I had to do some things while I was there. I was like, man, this is crazy. But yeah, so other than me not getting the proper healing that I needed in the beginning, the sun is like playing. It looks good, but it's not playing with me today. But other than that, my healing journey has been okay. I did buy this recliner that stands you up. So, see, this is why you need to be a little bit taller than me, because even the visor is like not blocking the sun. But I bought this recliner that stands you up. That way, I don't have to use my stomach muscles to get in and out of the bed. So that was a great investment for my C-section or whatever. But other than that, today I feel good. I am exactly 6 weeks today. I think with a C-section they want you to do 8 weeks, but they told me 6 weeks I need to be coming in for my checkup. I still feel the heaviness of my, I guess, whatever grew. Was it my cervix, my uterus? I don't know what it was. I still feel that when I lay directly on my back. Last week, so I just started to get into my bed. Actually, I've been sleeping in my recliner for the last few weeks, 4 weeks exactly. The 5th week I was like, you know what, I want to start sleeping in my bed again. So I tried it. It was so bad. I had to put pillows between my legs, all of that. Even that was just like, man, like it took like every night my body adjusted to laying in the bed again, to where every day the pain kind of like subsided. So okay, truck. So that was a good thing that happened. So now I'm in my bed. I don't have any. So yeah, the pain was like, it would hurt just to keep my legs. Like if you lay on your side, like your legs are together, I had to put a pillow to like kind of like help me out a little bit. That was painful just to even lay down. And it wasn't like a pain like a stabbing type pain. It was more of a sore, like as if I was bow leg and I'm trying to make myself flat again. It was like that. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but that's what it felt like. And then if I would turn over on my back, it felt like my uterus was so heavy, like it was falling into my private. And I'm like, I'm not feeling that. But yeah. Now that's no longer bothers me. I can get up as usual. I'm gonna start taking my magnesium again before I go to bed, because it does help with muscles, it does help with healing, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna put that by my bed so I can remember to take it before I go to bed. But yeah, other than that, fingers crossed. I'm literally a few minutes away from my doctor's office. Hopefully everything goes well. I don't have any issues with my scar or anything right now. Hopefully he gives me the go. I'm not seeing my lady doctor. I don't know how that happened. They brought me to my original office for my follow-up. Maybe she's busy, who knows. But yeah, hopefully he says I'm good to go and I can get back to working out. I'm not gonna start with weights just yet, but I'm definitely about to get my steps in. I might just work on my upper body. I don't know how I'm gonna do this without messing with my stomach muscles, but I know I need to do some type of weights. But yeah, if there are any mommies watching right now and you lift weights, I am open to suggestions on what I should do, because I know I don't want to just do cardio. I definitely like my form. I just want to make it look a little bit better or whatever. Okay, mamas, we almost here. But yeah, I'm gonna show a few clips in my doctor's office, and then we're gonna go from there. I'll let you know what doctors say. got to the hospital, which is so crazy. I was saying to myself, like, man, I have baby girl in this stroller, and the way my doctor's office is, I have to go downstairs to get to the office. There's no ramp, and I'm like, man, I hope I can find parking on the first floor, that way I can just push her. And yeah, as soon as I pull up, okay, I'll turn you off. As soon as I pull up, somebody's pulling out, so I got a space. So today is a good day so far. Let's get her stuff together. I said, it's okay, girl. Look at the baby. Ooh. You needed to burp? Are you gonna throw up too? You gonna throw up on me? So, we are here, and baby girl is just burping and hungry, always. But yeah. So I am concerned because my blood pressure is high. I never had issues with blood pressure until I gave birth, and I think it was just the surgery and just trauma on my body. I really don't know what it is, but I already know they're gonna talk about it. Hold on, y'all. Let me give you your passy because you're pulling my hair. You're doing all types of stuff, girly. That's the girly, my girly. Want it? Look. Y'all, she trying to talk. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Oh, you just 6 weeks today. You're not supposed to talk yet. Not yet. Say, I'm gonna talk when I want to talk, mama. You talk to me, so I can't talk back. Okay. But yeah, baby girl has a newborn acne. I have to keep her glossed up so we can try to knock that out, because mommy don't like that. But yeah, I know they're gonna talk about this birth control. Not birth control. They asked me about that, but I'm like, no, I breastfeed. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't taking nothing because I don't want to interfere with my baby's milk. But yeah, blood pressure is a little bit high. What's the matter? Look, what is the matter? Yeah, so blood pressure is high, and I know they're going to tell me to get back on those pills, and man, I don't like them pills, because I feel like, you know, am I going to have to take these pills forever? So, that's my concern, but we shall see what they say. Wait a minute, and baby girl is talking. When did y'all baby start talking? Look at my baby, oh my goodness. Let's go. All right, truck. I was trying to save it for you. Baby, people be trying to boss hole. You better get up over here, truck, because he almost got your space. All right, appointment is done. I knew it, but I was trying not to think about it or I thought, you know, time will heal and all that good old stuff. But yeah, my blood pressure was 142/106 today. Never had blood pressure problems ever. Ever. Like during my pregnancy and oh shoot. Okay. During my pregnancy and everything, I had normal blood pressure until I gave birth. So I don't know if it was because I should have went the other way. I don't know if it was because of the actual initial, I don't know if it was the surgery itself that did it or what. But yeah, my blood pressure has not been normal since, and honestly, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong last night because I had a headache, and I was just like, you know what, let me just close my eyes and just go to sleep. And I have a lingering headache now. So long story short, I have to take my pills, and they told me that it should last 6 to 8 weeks. So I have to come back Monday for them to check my blood pressure. So I'm gonna do right, and I'm gonna take these pills. If you know me, you know I do not like pills. I try to prevent taking pills at every cost, because I'm not freaking with that, you know. So I don't like the pills thing, but I need to stay strong and healthy for my baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these and follow like they said. They said 2 weeks it should be gone, but I need help to regulate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But overall, my health is good. I'm not at my normal, my original weight, but I didn't gain like I thought I would either, because I've been eating Baby Ruth every day. I don't know what it is about a Baby Ruth candy bar, but I've been eating it every freaking day. So yeah, I just knew I gained more weight. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, because baby girl is not having it. I'm gonna have to pull over somewhere. Okay, mama.
Empire, and yes, I call the shots. I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment, I'm king.